Welcome to the Properties to Profit podcast. I'm Michael, your host. Excited to share with you my journey from a six-figure job to building a successful real estate business. Each episode will explore various aspects of real estate investing, from wholesaling and flipping to managing rentals. I'll share the lessons and insights I've gained, aiming to help you avoid mistakes and achieve your financial goals. Expect guest experts, valuable tips, and practical advice to guide you on your own real estate journey. Thank you for tuning in. If you find any value in this podcast, please subscribe, share, and follow me on social media. Let's turn properties into profits together. Hey guys, Michael on today's Properties to Profits episode. Thanks for joining in, guys. And today I want to talk about mindset. Mind is one of the most important things, and we have to learn to control it, right? And some of us are better at it than others. And if you're like me, I would say in the past, I have been pretty bad at controlling my mindset, not being able to control my emotions and feelings. So something I want to share with you guys is emotions are responses to something that happens, right? And we have a feeling tied to that emotional response. And so something I want to share with you guys is whatever feeling you're feeling, you get to decide that, right? Now, don't get me wrong. We may not have natural responses and feelings to certain things, but we get to decide that, hey, if you're in a relationship, you stop feeling other things for other partners, right? You stop going after other women or other men, whatever person you're into, whatever that looks like. You really control your thoughts, right? So, or feelings oh, that girl's attractive. Well, you would never say that in front of your significant other, right? And so you control those feelings and those thoughts. And let's take it to work. I was literally talking to an employee and she's like, I hate feeling sweaty. And I'm like, man, what are you telling yourself? That the byproduct of working out and getting healthy is bad? Because the byproduct of getting healthy is that you had a great workout and you sweated. And she's telling herself subconsciously that she hates this feeling. Well, she doesn't have to hate that feeling. She can say, oh my gosh, I'm sweating. That means I'm taking a step that when I'm older, I'm going to live a better life, right? I'm going to extend my life a little bit farther because I'm getting healthy by working up a sweat today. So what we tell ourselves matters. And so the feelings and thoughts we have around certain things, we have so much control and we don't realize how much they matter. And so something I've been angry and I have some trauma responses, and anger a lot of times is my first response to those things. Well, now when I'm feeling angry, I have to process, hey, anger isn't what I want to be feeling right now, or I don't know why I'm actually angry. I just know I'm angry. That's my first thought. So anytime I feel like I'm angry, I ask my question, do I know why I'm angry? The answer is usually no. Okay, so if I don't know why I'm angry, okay, let's kick this feeling to the side. I don't need this feeling. And like that, my anger goes away. And then I can start focusing on, why did I feel that way? What made me feel that way? What happened that I responded that way? And then when I can break it down at that level, I can really start to solve the problems at hand, whatever they are, because anger is always a secondary emotion and we get to kick those feelings as we see fit. So you don't have to stick with that original emotion that comes into your mind. So if you're having emotions and feelings around, I get an ice bath, a lot of people wouldn't do that. It's no, not worth it. I crave it. I love it. And I've changed my feelings and thoughts around the ice baths, that they bring me joy, they bring me excitement, and they help me recover faster, right? Which gives me more energy. They give me a ton of energy to get through my day. And so that's one thing. Going to the gym. I think going to the gym is I love it. I crave it. And so when I go to the gym, I'm just yes, I'm going to have a great day. Where a lot of people are oh, I don't want to do it. I don't want to get out of bed. I jump out of bed to go to the gym. And it's because I've trained myself a feeling that is a positive response that helps me keep doing those hard things. Same with reading. At one point I struggled to read and I was going to get held back if I didn't start to read. So I had to train myself to think, okay, reading is fun. Reading is enjoyable. And it took a long time to get that one down. But when I got it down, now I read 40 to 50 books a year and I just love to read. I love information. And I actually, this will be my first year not reading 40 books in a long time, but I've read multiple books 3 or 4 times. The next thing is just controlling your thoughts and emotions and intentions. So I reframe my thoughts when I go to the gym, hey, I'm going to stay off my phone and I'm going to focus on this workout for my health. My family needs this. My daughter needs this so I can live longer and have less ailments in old age that my daughter feels like she may have to take care of me. I don't want to put that responsibility on her. And I can control that by being more focused during my workouts and more intentional with what I eat, right? Then when I'm pulling in home, it's to take a shower and get ready for work, I have to set the intention, like, I want to be efficient as possible showering. Don't want to waste time on Facebook or social media or talking to people. Because I have a tendency after the gym just to want to talk to people and call them and see if they want to chat. That's not the best use for my time. Best use is to be in and out and get to the office on time and help my team grow the business. And then it's getting to the business. It's like, I'm going to find joy in the day. I'm not going to nitpick people's little things. I'm going to find things that they're doing well and give them a positive response so that they can do better. Humans do better with positive responses. And so we get to set those intentions. You should be setting your intentions multiple times throughout the day. Like today, when I'm recording this podcast, I didn't know what I was going to record when I came into this. So I just set the intentions that I'm just going to put my phone down and I'm going to focus on what comes to my mind and what I can talk about. I set that intention that I wasn't going to leave here till I had recorded a podcast. And then what do you know? This one, controlling your emotions and thoughts and feelings around things, came in. And a lot of times people are like, oh, I'm bored. I don't want to do those things. And that's true. That used to be me. But I've set that, hey, no, I'm going to do this thing until I get this result. And no matter how long it takes, or I'll put an hour time frame on it. I mean, this podcast is going to be less than 10 minutes. So it's like if I put an hour on it, I should be able to talk and get something out of it for 10 minutes, right? And then it's setting that intention when I go back home, or whether it's with my significant other or my daughter. It's like, hey, I'm going to be present with her. I'm going to play with her, whatever she wants to do, as long as it's within reason. She broke something recently. The intention was she didn't mean to do it, so I'm never going to get mad at her. I'm just going to ask her, hey, what happened there? And she's just like, I lost track of where I was in the room. I saw it happen, and I believe that's exactly what happened. I said, okay, did you do it on purpose? She said, no. I said, what are you feeling? She said, I'm sorry. I said, it's okay. Let's just be more careful where we are and be more intentional. And she's like, okay, Daddy, gave me a hug, and we went on with our day. Right? There's no need to punish her. She didn't mean to do it. And I also wanted her to realize that accidents do happen. It's okay as long as we don't hide them. And so but back to setting my intentions that, hey, I'm going to have a good time with my daughter no matter what happens. She's been sick recently, and dealing with a sick 3-year-old can be tough. They're moody and they want things their way and all of these things. But I just have to set the intentions. I'm going to be patient with her. I'm going to have fun with her. And I'm going to find enjoyment in whatever we're doing, even if I don't personally enjoy it. Just another thing, like my nephew was over. He loves art. I do not like art at all. But I set the intention that when I was hanging out with him and watching him do his art, I was going to be interested, genuinely interested, learn more about art and figure out what he enjoyed about it, what made his clock tick around it, so that I could help support the things that he enjoyed. Because when you're helping kids in your life, it's not about what you want out of life for them. Don't get me wrong. You want to control that they stay away from drugs and that they respect people and all those things. But what they enjoy, as long as it's productive and positive to our society, like, we shouldn't control it. I love business and I love working. My nephew doesn't necessarily need to do that. If he loves art and that's his thing, that can totally be his passion and his hobby. I'm totally okay with that. So I need to be present with him. He's 10 years old, and I got to show genuine interest in what he wants to do, not necessarily what I want to do. Now, can I show him other things and see if he wants to do it? Yes, there's a time for that. But when it's his time and we're doing what he wants to truly do, I need to show interest in that, and I need to be focused on that and not let the emotions and my feelings about the things he enjoys in life dictate how I spend time with him. So I hope you guys found something out of this, and just realize that whatever feelings or thoughts you're controlling, if you just set those intentions around what you want to get out of that, or why you're and then focus on why, when you have a thought that you don't agree with, why that's coming up, and reset the intentions, I think you'll have a more enjoyment out of life and get closer to what you want out of life without having less setbacks. So I hope you guys found some value in this. If you did, please share and message me on Instagram and let me know. And I look forward to talking to you guys soon. Thanks. Bye. Thank you for listening to the Properties for Profit podcast. I hope you found today's episode valuable. If you enjoy the show, please subscribe and share it with others who might benefit. Follow me on social media for more updates and tips. Until next time, keep turning properties into profits.